Hey guys! So, after the most recent patch, I've read a lot about Texas. How unfair those victim nerfs are. How unbalanced or family favored the game is. And I don't know. I think I have to share my opinion about all those complaints. Because it's hard for me to speak this up, but I don't mean to insult anyone. We are one community who loved the game, and we want it to succeed. And because of that, I have to speak up. You know, in my opinion, the game, for now, is nearly perfectly balanced. One of the issues, and it's most likely the biggest issue, matchmaking. Matchmaking in Texas is horrible. We get matched with all kind of players who are differently experienced. A group of people where, for example, 2 victims players have around about 600 hours or more. They get matched against a group of 3 family players who just joined the game 50 hours ago. They have no chance at all. Of course. And it's not the perks, it's not the map, it's not the gameplay mechanics. It's just experience, map knowledge. Call it whatever you want. So those 3 family players face experienced victim players round after round after round, and they get stomped. Exit gate rushed. You have to nerf Connie, you have to nerf Leland, you have to nerf them into the ground because it's unplayable and I will stop play family now. Or even stop playing this unbalanced game anyways. Same goes for victims. New victim players, maybe even a total random lobby without voice communication, are getting stomped by experienced family players. Round after round after round. They yell for family nerfs. Scout OP. Oh my god. Exterior alerts. You have to nerf it. My totally on proficiency and stealth leveled Leland can't even escape the basement. Your what? I'm not shitting you guys. You tell me you play Leland like a Connie or Julie? Wait a second. And there's the other problem. I don't know if the devs wanted the game to be like that, but I think it's intended. Because why would they create their awesomely researched characters with lore and personality if those characters would not have a specific role in the team? Why would they create a Leland with all his lore and background story to be leveled on proficiency and stealth instead of endurance, strength, or toughness? I mean, of course, you can play him like you want. Do whatever you want, but it's not optimal. Like in MMOs, and I know TCM is not an MMO, but that's not important. Let me speak, okay? Like in MMOs, where a tank, for example, is leveled on health points, armor, whatever, you know, he's there to tank all the aggroed mobs. As Leland, your role is it to be the bruiser and protector of the others. You are the one who steps Grandpa with Agitator. To deny exterior alerts, whatever. Distract. You save your Connie when she's getting chased by Johnny. Tackle his ass, stab him, whatever, but make sure to protect your friends. So please stop wasting time in the basement to collect 2 lockpicks. Stop it! You need to grab bone piles or health pots, whatever, and look for Connie or another lockpicker to stick on her or him. Protect them. And as Connie, you have to play stealthy. You are the glass cannon of your team. The mage who deals the most damage from the backlines to your enemies. The doors, for example. As Connie, please stop rushing too far on your own. Stick to Leland, because if you get seen, you're most likely dead. And it's not because the game is family-sided, it's because you freaked up. You were out of position. And if you want to be out of position, play Anna. She, for example, is a distractor. It's a troublemaker. She can tank and aggro the family, annoy them with being inside of the most of the time. grab yourself some bones and health pots, play perks like Jumpstart, and level up those endurance points so you can outrun, staying to distract and getting to distract them. And if it's getting too hot for you, activate your tanking power and break through to the well. There have been countless rounds where my team has not played their role correctly. I saw Connies who are playing more aggressive than Lelands. I've seen Lelands playing more stealthy than Julie. And what the frick is going on with those Sonnies? I mean, come on, guys. The fuck? I know it's already a meme, but you need to stop this. Don't die in the first 20 seconds of the match, and I don't mean the cutscene. I'm serious. If I have a Sonny in my match, why is it always Sonny? I mean, 20 seconds. You hear Leatherface, his chainsaw, and 20 seconds after you hear the Sonny screams. It's already like a cutscene for me because it's so common. Stop it, guys. Just a little bit more stealth. Please. Not for real now. We can't assume that something is OP or not because the majority of the matches we all played have been unbalanced because of the unexperienced players we play with or we faced. I don't like free or easy escapes after 2 minutes because the family didn't pay any attention. And I don't like getting killed before the basement doors are open because Sonny died instantly and Johnny rushes down the basement before any door is open. I want sweaty matches. Matches where both sides know exactly what to do and how to play. And before this is a standard, we can't cry for nerfs or buffs. Because we don't see the real potential to the perk or the mechanic it has. I mean, I always thought that on-flight is a horrible, unbalanced perk. To all of you who cry about the nerf on-flight, because of this perk, the scout meter on family side evolved. Without scout, it was nearly impossible to catch up to an experienced victim. And you know that. Deep inside, you know how unbalanced it was. That's the reason you played it, because it was the strongest. I still say it was for me the worst, but it was the strongest endurance stamina perk. This time. Is it good now? I mean, I still don't like it. I prefer different perk combinations a lot more, but I can just speak up for myself. In fact, if you relied on flight, you have not learned to manage your stamina. And that's the reason why you are screwed now. Because you have always played on flight on every character, and you did not learn to manage your stamina. That's why you're complaining now. You have missed the learning curve. But you still can do it. Trust me, you can. I did as well. For example, Scout. Maybe we see some changes now. When on-flight is nerfed now, maybe we see some changes in the family loadouts. I mean, Scout is still, I think, the most picked family perk. And I can understand why. The same goes with exterior alerts. I play exterior alert as well. Because without, you can't protect your objectives. It's just not possible. If you face experienced players, you just can't. There are too many doors and too less family members and too less eyes to keep everything under control. And you know that. That's why you're complaining. You know that because the family members rely on exterior alert. And yes, I know how unfair it can be. And I hope they will change this one aspect of exterior alert in future. I think the basement doors should not highlight. It's called exterior alert. And basement is not exterior, you know what I mean? So keep the basement doors invisible. So at least they have a chance to get out of the basement to stab Grandpa, for example. Because now you just can't. If the family takes you hostage and closes every door, you have no chance at all to escape the basement. So you're dead. But yeah, the thing is, I played because you can't protect the objectives if you face experienced players. It's just not possible. But you know, like I said, stab Grandpa with Agitator and deny exterior alert. As soon as Grandpa is knocked out, Corny needs to push a door before they feed him again. Create some chaos inside the family, because every door you open, you make the map grow for the family. They have to protect more. They have to switch their positions. That's why I think Family House is, to be honest, one of the easiest maps as victim. You just need to open the doors. That's it. Front door. That's it. The map is huge as soon as the doors are open. But problem is, people always run straight forward. They don't back out again. As a Connie, I go to the side door, for example. I use my power and I go back down the basement. So the lock is gone, and now I have to open the lock. You know, when I killed the padlock of Cook, now I only have to open the lock, and then the door is open, so we can create chaos. It's pretty easy, but people don't want to learn. So I had a match. I had a match on family side, on Family House as family. I don't know. I think it felt like 20 minutes or so before even the first victim died. I mean, imagine, they played so smart, so well, it was awesome. They distracted so good. Every door in the family house was open. Even the valve was getting attacked from time to time, and it was the outside valve next to the barn. In the end, I think 2 victims died and 2 escaped in this match, but it didn't matter. But still, for me, it was the best match I ever had in this game, and it felt perfectly balanced. Not because of the kill and escape rate. Even if all 4 would have escaped, it would feel the same. I never had so much fun in this game, and I hope we will get there someday. I hope people will learn how to play the game, how I think it's supposed to be played. The devs always said they don't want it to be competitive. They want it to be fun, but how that meant? PvP games always have a competitive aspect. This will never change. But it's still fun, and I think all of us will have more fun if we play seriously. Maybe even more sweaty. You can't roleplay in those games if you face experienced players who play sweaty. Even the devs of Dead by Daylight admitted that, and I hope Gun will change their direction just a little bit too, to make it a bit more competitive, to be more fun for all of us. I don't want skill-based matchmaking or something like that. But we need something to protect the newer players from us experienced players, because that would deny frustration on both sides. We would not be mad about our level 1 cook, who has no idea where to put his logs, and we would not be mad about the poor little Sonnies who die after 20 seconds in the match. Just something. Because newer players who will lose the match after 2 minutes, it doesn't matter on what side they play, they can't learn the game. They can't enjoy it because they have no idea what mistakes they've made. They need to learn the game by playing it, but they can't because they die instantly or the victims escape without a trace, except the teabagging Julies at the exit gate. Well, yeah, I think that's it for now. Let me know in the comments what you think. How you think the game is balanced, what you would maybe change. Would love to hear that. Until then, see you in the next one.